Hi folks, welcome to another studio vlog. If you're new here, my name's Holly. I'm an illustrator specialising in book design, and this is my lovely studio here. I'm feeling like Maria in The Sound of Music today because I've got a big wide skirt on. That's always fun. Today I am finishing up some client jobs that are all due on Friday. I've got 3 things due this Friday, and today's Tuesday, so I've got a bit of time, and I'm taking some photos of vintage books that I have. I have a lot of these lying around, and I've collected these for particular reasons, because they have particular design features or textures that I can steal. The sun's looking a bit bright and awkward here, but I've got my camera set up, and I'm going to take some pictures of these books. This is an end paper design for worth a 3-penny bit, and I'm just using a tin of mints to make sure that this doesn't flop down like that. Keeps it like that. Oh hey Lyra, oh hey, you're joining in. Yeah, they smell a bit funny, don't they? Anyway, as you can see, there's this beautiful texture on here. It's an end paper design with floral, very fine floral print. And you've also got this kind of, it's probably not mildew or something, but it's aging that's happening on this book. Because, I mean, this was presented to somebody in 1901. So please don't stand on it, Lyra. Please don't. No. But yeah, it's got very authentic aging on there, which is something I want to try and replicate in a couple of designs I'm creating. One in particular. So, Lyra, just get out of my face, please. So in here you can see around the book plate there's some aging happening around there, and the spots, and likewise on the back. I mean, even on the pages themselves, there's this aging effect happening, and then yeah, on the back here. And this is the case on many of them. Better let Lyra out. Go on then. Go on, be gone. Yeah, so many of these have textures, and as you've probably seen in much of my work, I use a kind of cloth bound texture in a lot of it to replicate that look that you get on books like this that use old book binding paper or cloth. You'll see cloth on this one here. It's rather cool. So what I do for these is I photograph the texture again to get that very genuine effect. And yeah, on here we've got lovely textures on the back of this one, Early Explorers. I've picked this one out because it's a bigger book. It's quite a bit bigger than that one, so I can photograph that and have a bit more of that detail. You can see there's a message, or there was a message on there that's been erased. I love all these little details in old books. So yeah, this is why I collect these, and also for their design features. I mean, look at that typography, for example. But yeah, the aging on here is just gorgeous, and that's an effect I want to get in a lot of my stuff. You can actually pay to buy textures like this on sites like Design Cuts, which I have used, but seeing as I have these resources here, I feel like I might as well make them myself, because they're super genuine, and you're not going to see them anywhere else because only I have these particular copies of these particular books. I will crack on with this and catch up with you a little bit later. Yes! The Owlcrate box is here, yes! So this is exciting because there's something that I have designed in this box, which is, yeah, always a thrill. Unfortunately, I need to leave in about 10 minutes, and choice between opening this and playing with Lyra so that she doesn't mind being left behind so much is what the Americans call a no-brainer, I believe. Yes, gonna play with Lyra instead, but I will be excited to come back for this later. All right, folks, so I'm back. It's now the evening, about 7:15, so I can now open the box. I think Owlcrate have really been upping their game recently, and the stuff in their crates has been
incredible. So I'm really excited to see what else is in here aside from the thing that I designed. Now, I do happen to know what is in this one, so I'm going to leave that till the end because I know that's very exciting. Actually, I'll leave that one as well. So we'll go through the other stuff before we get to the stuff I know about. Bravery hides in amazing places. We've got a pack of cards, which is a darker shade of magic themed. This one here, which is, oh, it's Hunger Games themed. So it's a little coin purse that says, may the odds be ever in your favor. A pin, this is a very sparkly pin from Dust and Pages. If you're not familiar with Dust and Pages, it's run by a woman called Ruthie, who is amazing and does the most gorgeous designs. So what is this themed on? Oh, I think this is along the lines of the theme of the book, which is the next thing in here. And it's Spin the Dawn by Elizabeth Lim. This is just so incredibly beautiful. I'm a big fan of this cover, which was designed by, I cannot remember the artist's name, but I will put it up on the screen for you, or tell you in a minute. Jacket art by Alison Impey. How gorgeous is that? All right, then we've got this mug. Oh, spoiler alert, this is a mug. It does say on the outside. Now, this is by, oh, what's her name? Kara Kozik. So I've got another one of her mugs, or one of her designs on a mug that Owlcrate did a little while back. And it's my absolute favourite mug to drink from, and it makes me really happy because it's Harry Potter themed. So yes, this one is Goblet of Fire theme. So we've got little Harry and the golden egg, and a dragon and Hogwarts. That is fabulous. And what I love about mugs is that it gives you so much space. There's a lot of real estate for the design to go right the way around. So that is very, very cool. I'm keen to get into mug design myself. So yeah, this is very inspirational. I love the colours on this too. Very, very nice. And finally, we have this little bag here, which has got a puzzle in. And obviously you can't really tell from this what it's all about, but I designed this, so I know. We've got this here. So this is a print, a little mini print of what the design is. This is a quote from The Night Circus, and it says on here, Erin Morgenstern, The Night Circus. Very small, Holly Dunn design, Owlcrate exclusive. And in here, there are lots of little hidden details. So I'll just talk you through the whole idea of this puzzle. Because when you're doing a puzzle, you maybe notice more things than you would when you're just looking at the image. And I wanted to really play on that. So I think this might be quite a challenge to do because of the limited color scheme. So I wanted that to be a feature of it, but also the fact that there are these little details. So let's see if it will focus. Yeah, so for instance, there's a little cat here, and there are some figures in the negative space, like down here. So those are little sort of clues, or Easter eggs, I suppose, for people to use as reference when doing the puzzle. It sort of goes with the quote, obviously. People see what they wish to see, and yeah, I think as you do the puzzle, you'll find those things. So, I mean, I haven't done the puzzle yet, so I need to test this theory. But yeah, that is the idea. And from the unboxings I've seen on Instagram, it looks like a lot of people haven't noticed those little things to start with, which is really exciting, that the design kind of holds up as something that's kind of pretty in itself, but then there's a bit more to it. So I'm going to sign off for now. That has been my Tuesday. I got quite a bit done, lots of arty stuff done, and yeah, tomorrow I am in at the office again, so I won't vlog, but yeah, I will check in with you again on Thursday.
Hi folks, it is now Thursday morning. It's about 9 o'clock, so I'm getting started on stuff, running a little bit late this morning. This morning I have got to finish up some client work. I've got 2 days before the deadline, and on one of them I'm running a little bit behind. It's the one that I was talking about where I was photographing some different things, and I've definitely spent way too long on this, but I think it will be worth it. and I will be able to recycle some of the assets from it. Hi, can I have a high five? Yeah, that's it. And the other one? Yeah, good girl. Can you do a spin for me? Yes. I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier in the vlog, but I've got this app that reminds me to stand up. This is a new thing, just been trialing it this week, and so far, so good. It reminds you well, you can set it to different times, but I've got it set at 25 minutes, and it will ping, and I get up and stretch for 2 minutes, and then get back to work. And yeah, it's been a really good thing so far. I'm definitely going to be continuing with it. I think the app is just called Stand Up. So I recommend it to anybody who works at a desk for most of the day. Hello. What's up, little bear? What's up? Hi folks, it is now 1:45 and I just wanted to show you my new setup because I'm trying this out. Trialing this. This was prompted by seeing an ad on a YouTube video from the Financial Diet about standing desks. And then I thought, well, actually, I've got a standing desk, which, yes, it's a glorified cardboard box. I am aware, I'm not completely delusional. But, yeah, I bought this as a cheap, a cheaper alternative than one of these fancy standing desks. It was expensive for a cardboard box, but you could specify the height of it, which was great. So as you can see, I've really just ad-libbed this by putting a couple of other things on top and my iPad on top of that, and this is actually quite a nice height for drawing. I definitely recommend cardboard boxes, and if you're not sure if you want a standing desk, or you don't want to pay a whole lot for a standing desk and then not use it, doing something like this might be a good in-between, where you can sort of give it a go and see how it works. Obviously that's harder if you've got a big computer monitor, which is why I had kind of discounted this. Now I've got a bigger computer, but because I do a lot of my work just on the laptop and I don't need to work on the computer, laptop or iPad, this is a perfect setup for drawing. So I just wanted to put that out there. Might be useful if you want to see if standing sort of improves the way you feel day to day. I'm gonna go and stop Lyra from barking and have some lunch, and I'll see you later.
Okay friends, let me show you the power of mouldy old books. I've now got a small library, if you will, of images that I can focus on over there, and I can even zoom in. Look at this. The technology is extraordinary. Look at that, beautifully framed. Okay, so yeah, I've basically just put these into a Lightroom, which is a photo editing software, and yeah, scanned, well, they're not scans, they're photos, but yeah, who just reached for their phone? I certainly did. Yeah, so we've got all these different pages that I can now use on multiple projects, and they're a little bit like an asset in here. I mean, how gorgeous are those end papers? So beautiful. I think this is the one I'm going to use for the project I'm working on. I like that you can see over here there's some binding tape, and there are crinkles, and there's mold, and it's great. This is all absolutely amazing. Hello folks, it is now the following Thursday, and I thought I'd better sign off this vlog. I was going to put the Art of Wear stuff into this video for you, but actually it took a little bit longer than I thought, so it's going to go into a separate video so that it can just be dedicated to the print on demand stuff. The printful stuff still hasn't arrived, so hopefully that will arrive today or tomorrow. But yeah, that's the end of this vlog. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe if you are not already. You can see more stuff like this if you're interested in the sort of day-to-day life of an illustrator. And aside from the Art of Wear unboxing, I will be doing a portfolio overview. So that's going to be it for this vlog. Yeah? Were you in this one very much, Lyra? A little bit. You're a bit grubby. You're going to get mud all over my shirt, all over my jumper. Yeah. I'll say cheerio for now, and yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.